Today we're going to be looking at how you can bounce back from failure. Hello and welcome. My name is Hanneke and I'm here to help you escape corporate burnout so that you can start and grow a business and career that you love. We're all extremely afraid of failing, and that's okay, right? It kind of comes with the territory every single time that we go into the unknown. But it's also very important for you to remember that failure is kind of just a little bit, actually a lot part of life. Think about it. When you started walking, you failed over and over again as a baby when you stood up and fell back down again, and you didn't let that stop you. Or even think about when you were starting to ride your bike. When you were little, how many times did you fall off? And then the other thing is when we started eating, we couldn't find our mouths, right? So we would keep picking up the food and then dropping it in our laps. And eventually we did succeed. But the only way we got there was because we kept going and kept trying, and eventually we figured it out. And that is something that you have to remember is also going to happen in your business and career. You are going to go for the wrong jobs every now and then. And in business, you are going to sometimes try things that are not going to go as planned and you'll fail. The important thing is actually just to not let this fear of failure keep you back, right? So you want to really get clear on what you're afraid of and then work with that fear to help you move forward. Now, once you've failed, how do you bounce back from failure? First off, you want to make sure that you forgive yourself, right? Us as women, we have a tendency to really beat ourselves up and have negative talk going on in our heads. And that is not really helping anybody or anything. If anything, it is preventing you from moving on and succeeding in future because you keep pushing yourself down every time you beat yourself up for failure. Number two is you really want to assess the situation, and then you want to ask yourself, okay, what exactly is it that went wrong? And how can I make this better in future? And lastly, you want to make those adjustments, and then you want to get right back at it and try again. As Michael Jordan says, I have failed over and over and over again, and that is how I succeed. So remember, you can overcome any failure. The most important thing that you actually have to remember is just that you are going to fail, and then you want to make sure that you have and implement some of the steps that I shared with you today to overcome your failure so that you can achieve great success. If you enjoyed this video, or if you have tips of how you deal with failure, remember to tell us in the comments below. Also, if you have friends that would find this video helpful, remember to share it with them. Lastly, remember to subscribe to my newsletter so that you can get more juicy tips like this that I only share in my newsletter and nowhere else on social media. Thank you, and I'll see you again next time.